Street Fighter 4. We find out today, one game. All right, here we go. Look, I want y'all to know. Rufus and Justin are like imaginary measures, and he said he played on a different controller. I don't believe this.
I don't lie. I don't lie. I don't believe it. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm about to say it. Okay, get the clean sweep off. Kick you over the back ass, get to my shoulder. I haven't seen one yet. I haven't seen the hole. I told you, dude. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Oh. Not like this. Man,
I got no blink, bro.
Okay, turn a little bit. Trying to get a reaction. Okay. Devices here, boy. You don't see Balrog back there, too? Was ready.
Oh, this is just not him.
Oh my God. Bro, I want to know.
It's so fast.
I hate him. I hate him. Wait a minute. Oh. He dropped it. And
You can't get my buttons.
Niggas making all the excuses in the world, but it was one game, take all. Justin Wong upholds his end of the bargain, gets the W in Street Fighter 4. Then how do you feel? It doesn't matter. The point is, Justin my man instantly pulled out his phone.
He knows on Twitter. Read about
Yo, this don't count.
So now you've made it to the seat, but who do you not want to be on the side? Wow, what's up with this eye contact? I'm right here. Eyes up here.
I don't want to play. Also, now, if you want like this, yeah, I don't want to do like this, and I'm on the background, you know? I'm in the background. Yeah, I want to be in the ground.
Keep it in mind, it wouldn't matter what game you're saying arson, even if minute bought his intention to tech it. And you
2D is different, 2D is different. If he comes to Tekken,
it's Amy talking crazy.
Yeah, what?
Even
No, because we had a discussion. Yeah. Because he beat me in Street Fighter. He told me that he's gonna be playing Tekken, but he didn't play.
I have no time.
Exactly.
I have no time.
Exactly.
Yo,
So
Steve, for some reason 3D players be talking smack on 2D players. That's
crazy. Look, as you know me, I'm universal.
That's true.
I think 3D is harder.
Wait, did you say 3D is harder?
3D is hard.
You think 2D is harder?
No, 3D.
3D is harder?
Go ahead, say your piece. I'm gonna get back to the topic, but I want to know.
I'm a mind game player, I'm a mental stack player. The mental stack in 3D games, there's so many options, they don't really got them. You know, I'm saying like these players, they have so many patterns that I'm not even a top player at the game. I see how they roll, I see how they tech. Like their side stuff, like even the grand final yesterday, Atif had won the round. I saw him running, I was like, he's gonna sidestep and kill him. Exactly what happened. So what I'm trying to say is I think they're more technical, they have more options because of the game, the way it's built, right? But the mental stack, the mind game, you have to have it 2D. It's like rock, paper, scissors. How am I gonna get like 15 times in a row? I don't know, man. I feel like
No, but it's the same with 3D.
It's the same with 3D implementation, but I don't want to bring it there. We gotta be on the show, right? So Arson, what's up? What are you gonna play? You gonna play some City of the Wolves? Yeah. Arson Ash going up against Rice. Not checking. This is Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. One game to take it all. Let's go. Classic Arson Ash watch. Wow, he gave him the tips.
press triangle and circle if he gets close.
Wow. Whoa, what? so we got a little bit off topic, but I like it. It's okay. Who do you not want to play?
I probably say
Wrong.
and it's only because no matter what situation be in, no matter who I'm gonna be, I believe in myself to open up literally anybody the Falcons. He plays every single game.
Yep, y'all done.
He plays every single game. He plays every single game.
Yo, what's wrong with runaway though? Like, let me play some defense, right? Defense wins tournament.
I like how you said, right? Like, guys.
He's like, oh wow, really?
Guys, what about the defense? That's nice, right? Nitro, Justin Wall, head-to-head, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. The fight starts now. I went back on nothing. We're fighting. Kill him. Right, kill him.
Oh, he knows.
He knows, bro. Like, why would you give him time?
I like to put some money. Oh, that's the J special.
Oh, nah. He tried it early with the SPG attack. Justin let go of the controller, switch style. Yo, the defense though. Y'all put they in first.
Say that now when you right? Damn, when you said that.
Justin, obviously you've seen a lot of competition throughout today, and I'm gonna add a little piece to this, right? Who at this table would you not want to face the grand finals just based off of their raw dedication and skill alone? And then I would like to know who at this table, outside yourself, right, not you, is the best player?
I probably wouldn't want to fight Arslan, just because I feel like watching him play Tekken and like he plays really defensive in a aggressive game. I don't know how you can control madness. So if two defensive players have to fight against each other, it really comes down to like probably maybe 5 to 10 seconds left on the clock.
And once again, that second part of it, like, who's the best player at this table?
I'm gonna give it to Meta, to be honest, because that was, you know, I love watching Street Fighter 6 Grand House because it's always like intense and super close, but he was just on another level yesterday.
Yeah, I stay with Anna all the time. I know how hard it is. Like, he wakes up every day, like, talk to some friends. He just think about Street Fighter. I don't think he can think of something else. Like, mainly his life is Street Fighter. Yeah, this is my view of him. When I say him, he has at least one. I would choose. If it's a game like Taken, winning against Mena maybe is easier than maybe this.
I mean, he's got Tekken.
Did you watch him play his great Tekken skills? Like, just watch him play.
He's gonna change his answer. Don't do it.
Because I got told that Evo was 75 1 year.
Yep. That's cute.
One time.
One time, huh?
But yeah, second outside of this, I give it to my he's like on the table. It's like right now the best player.
Okay.
If you don't count me, like yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, you said it again about don't count you?
No, you said that. You asked him.
No. I'm saying, well, what if I did include you? Are you the best player at this table?
I did the same answer, of course. Yeah, I think. No, this is the thing. You have to feel like you have to feel like if you don't feel like you are not the best, how can you be the best? If I say no, he is the best, how? It's not. I think that's not a good thing.
I do think like Arkham is a better player than I am right now. And it's not because I cannot replicate his skills, it's just I don't know how you can play as good every single time. Because I have some days that I don't want to look at the game. I'm like, I'm not trying to, my mind is not, you know? When I'm at my A game, whatever, but the worst I've seen him play, it's top 8 caliber, it's top 3 caliber. And I've seen him win from not playing at his best, so I'm like, bro, as a fan, I don't understand how he can be so great.
There's been a large topic about, older players and generations. Do you guys think that legacy players get too much respect? Oh, I love that smile. Do you think so, Nana? Do you think legacy players get too much respect?
Yes and no. It's not as easy. It's because from who, from themselves, like other legacy players, of course, they're gonna look at guys, they're gonna remember that guy, oh, he was amazing. But from us, like the younger players, I would say like sometimes we underrate them because even though tournaments weren't like as international or the competition wasn't big, you have to remember there was no resources, like it was just then at the arcade. It's different.
Facts. I like that. That's a super respectful.
But they were that like I know.
I do think legacy players do get some respect.
Wow, coming from one of these legacy players.
You know why? It's because there has to be a conversation where the newer players doing these amazing accolades, men are the won some of the Super 5, Super 6, he's had some big reasons, right? It's like, why can't he be part of the contention of like the best Super player? Arslan, #1 Evo winner for Tekken history, so people still comparing a lot of like OG and stuff, and I understand that, but kind of like how Floyd Mayweather was coming out with LeBron James, Michael Jordan. There's gonna be a clash of young and old.
And Nitro, just to add a little bit to it, like, because you're the youngest player here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think there's a retirement age? Do you be like, man, I'm gonna hit 35 and I'm gonna have a kid on a picket fence with a court to the whole nine?
Okay, so don't really. I think like obviously you get worse as you get older because you go on, but you also get the experience and get smarter.
How can you get smart? Like, of course, you get the experience, but how can you get smart?
You get smarter because you adapt to the version of the game that you're down with. So if somebody were to go play the past iteration, they have to adapt to the current. But once you've been there and you've seen it all, you'll have a more open mindset of how to play the future games, how to play current.
Yeah, he's experienced, technically, yeah. I think there should be a diamond age, but looking at me and other people like Euro and Street Fighter, they are winning at the age of 40 or something. I'm just watching them, like Shohei won at age of 40. I am thinking recently maybe 40 is the age. If he wins another tournament at the age of 42, I will think, okay, 42 is the age. I don't know. I think these people, they are really helping us to set the benchmark.
Justin, I hate to say it, I love you, bro. It seems like you're a little bit retired now, man. You out here commentating with me, you're doing exhibition matches. Is that your own brand of clothes, casual try-hard? Is that what that says?
It is a casual try-hard. No, I mean, so I don't think I have the drive to compete anymore. Because like, you know how we used to go to backfly all the time, and then we went into this online phase where the Metroid wasn't good yet. I refused to play that Metroid tournament. And then when it time to came back, it's a better way to say it. I was making too much money with the content. That's what it comes down to.
My man sold out.
That's what it comes down to.
Sold out.
I was doing so well that I'm like, why would I risk it? Because I'm not like the main character in the story. So I'd rather give my family the better support.
I think fault there, like you say, like the end, so and we grow up watching, we wouldn't play the game if they weren't there to beat and tell us how good us did. So I wouldn't be playing Tekken. So I really respect them.
If you want to compete like these pros, you can at PlayStation Tournaments. Check out the description below for more information. How important is the Road to Evo tournament in making competing at Evo more accessible?
You know, I really love having the opportunity to play it. And I remember when I saw it turn on PlayStation, you're able to go. I was like, oh my gosh. That's how the opportunities are coming out straight to your PlayStation. So it's a very beautiful thing. And I think that it's just gonna change a lot of lives.
Yeah, it's been amazing job, you know. A lot of people, they're gonna give opportunities. A lot of people cannot travel. Like a guy from Pakistan, you know. I didn't have anything. Like a lot of talented people are in Pakistan, and then they're giving PlayStation are giving opportunities to good and talented players so they can show their skills to bigger stages. So yeah, such a nice thing.
I think that it's really good, especially because it's a lot of unknown, like really good players that just can't play because they can't travel or they don't have the resources to like go to Europe or something. So they're stuck online, and it can be a chance for them to do big things.
Right, you have a very personal story with this on Road to Evo. Talk to me a little bit about it.
So last year I started to say, okay, I want to try this year. This will be my first season. Going to US is kind of difficult. It's approximately from our region it's 24-hour flight. So it's hard for some people. I registered for the station tournament. Thanks to them I won. I came there, I participated in the biggest stage. I actually was in the top 8. So Riverside, I fought Arslan Ash. But it was really hard to stay. So I didn't think I would be there.
What are your thoughts on the casual tournaments and the smaller tournaments to help you prepare for the bigger tournaments?
I think PlayStation Tournament, they do a great job of just like giving people the opportunity to like get the mental practice and everything, because one of my best friends, he doesn't have time to travel around like all these movie tournaments like CEO Configure. He's like, yo, I saw you're talking about PlayStation Tournament, you can enter Road to Evo, you see Road to Evo. He just signed up and he was giving me his like progress updates of like, yo, I just won the first round, I won the second round, I'm in the semifinals. Unfortunately, got second place. But he was giving me these updates, and I would tell him like, all right, like these players that are gonna be fighting next. Let's do some research. Let's do some practice. I can like help you warm up and try to win the place in the tournament and see like what would happen, right? So the fact that he has 2 kids, he can't travel, he's doing it from his home, and he's like getting this opportunity that like if he wants, he can go to EWC, or he can go to Evo, right? So stuff like that is really cool for everybody, people that might not have the funds to travel to participate, and also for the older generation where they probably have real life duties now, and they're like, you know what, I have time to enter this like online tournament, right? This is PlayStation tournament.
I love it. Because we have such a variety of games here. This is gonna really stick. Which fighting game is the most skilled to play?
The hardest to win is definitely Street Fighter 6. And I'm not trying to say it because it's the game I play, it's because I cannot win in the game. I am the player that's really wins the most. I cannot win.
Yeah.
And it sounds weird, but at the same time, it's like, how did I win this game? If I don't know what is going on, how can I explain me losing in this tournament if I know I'm the best in the game? It doesn't matter how good you are, if you are going to be guaranteed for no reason. And that's why I think it's a hard thing to do now, because the game is not designed for somebody to done. The game is designed for people to have their day in the
I think, of course, I'm a little biased, but I agree with what he said. hardest game, I would say Tekken, but I would say Street Fighter too. Like there is no much big gap difference, but the only gap is 3D. Moving also helps in Tekken, sidestepping, everything, adding that to the new mechanics. So I think it makes it more fluid for Tekken.
I think Street Fighter 6 is the hardest game to win it and the also the easiest. Because the thing is, like Mena says, you could be the best in the world, if there's one tournament where the only gets put in, like, yo, what happened, right?
I think the hardest one is to win is Street Fighter 6. I played this game and I completely agree with what Mena is saying. Why after doing Street Fighter?
Yeah, it has to be
Tekken is I think recently every game should be this is because like you travel from Pakistan to US, you just prepare everything and then you do when you go home. That's and I think Tekken somehow justified but in Street Fighter it is too hard, too much guessing and one throw loop and then one random guess if you are looking through and then you're Ishimi you and then it's I think it's so hard and it's amazing how they do it. I think that I would say Street Fighter 6 especially is the hardest one game.
I love you coming. Just what I'm gonna start with you. Inform the masses out there of what it was like growing up in a community where you're going to the arcade. You gotta play those, you gotta see those, you gotta make those friends, and then you gotta take the train or the bus home and do it again next week.
You gotta spend money to practice. Like, that's the hardest part.
Kids, they don't know nothing about this. They just sit in their house in their underwear. It's nice. Quarters go in.
But I was blessed living in New York, because living in New York there's an arcade where a lot of fighting game players play. But like other states probably didn't have arcade, so I was really lucky. But when I won EVO, it didn't really feel important to me yet, because it was still in the beginning. And plus there was a lot of West Coast bias, meaning like everyone in the West Coast hated when I won, so they would boo me when I win EVO, because there was it's like West Coast versus East Coast. It's like Korea versus Pakistan, but like in a much more meaner scale, where they're like, if they see me in the finals, people already leave and not watch the finals.
Wow, that was
But the thing is, I never said anything because I was a quiet like Asian guy, right? And I'm just like, all right, thanks, and I leave. So when I won 2014 Marvel 3, that was emotional because that's when I think more fans started coming to watch EVO, and people were cheering for me, which I was surprised. So I didn't know what cheering felt like until 2014.
Comparatively, how does that match up to like how you came up?
It was so hard. Like I think Pakistan culture was the worst culture in the world when it comes to fighting games. I belong to a middle class family, so I didn't have any money, So sometimes I used to steal some coins.
We don't
No, it's fine.
just kidding.
I do the same thing, though.
Wow.
We did the same. I think I'm kind of, I always been a guy who wants to be the best. Even in my arcade, I used to feel like I can beat that guy who is the best in the arcade. And then I beat everyone in Pakistan, at the age of 16. And then when I didn't know about the internet, I didn't know about me. I remember that a lot of people used to watch your matches and like, oh, they're the best players. I was like, no, these are not the best players. This is my mentality. I still think that, when you tell me, oh, who is the best, I cannot tell you that, oh, no, he's the best. I can just tell you, no, I am the best.
Comparing to him, actually, I came from like a different meta. I don't even play fighting games at all. I play martial arts, I play karate. I play in the national team of Saudi Arabia. So in 2015, I was in Japan for a tournament with the karate national team. So I went by arcades and I saw Tekken 7. It was really exciting. I was like, oh, why not try this game when it's released? Then I started to play it. There was no arcade, like I was just playing there. So how can I play? How can I learn? It's like searching for the information. So I was starting to run tournaments. I found the whole tournament there. They don't even know the mechanics. They don't even know like what is strange, what's like, oh, this is punishment. Like this is the that's how they know. And I started to go with them and learn with them the name. I reached power in my life.
I think Mana, you have the same background as us. Or
For me, it was more about my brother. All the guys went to his house. So when I saw them playing, I wanted to play. And I couldn't because they were so good. Then eventually, we switched to Street Fighter because of tournaments and the VR. Like the VR already had a big community. I never had to like go to forums. I did that to try to beat them. That's how I found like Shorty's game and how I found the videos was to try to beat the guys in VR because they were so strong. But this is the same, you know, the community was already there. I had my first PlayStation when I won Capcom. I never had a PlayStation before that, so I had to practice with it.
I know that.
And then 1 year. But I had a big community.
Community help.
Yeah, and they were strong, you know, and I came up with them, and we just traveled together, so it was easier for me.
My biggest thing was I grew up and like I was at a PS3 and I was like, I want to try this. I want to try fighting games and stuff. It's really interesting. So my first fighting games that I tried when you know I got a chance to actually buy my own was Injustice and Dead or Alive. Those are the first games I played until Dragon Ball Fighters came out. And once that happened, you know, we spiraled into me trying to get better because my boy, he says, he was like, you think you're good at this game? And yeah, you know, I don't know anything. I'm playing Wi-Fi, just 6, 7 people. Like, I don't know nothing. I just do whatever. They're like, yeah, I got all these sick combos. Like, I can do this, you gotta do something. And he's like, you do Sonic fights? I'm like, I don't know the Sonic fights. Yeah. And, you know, I'm sure I can beat it in Sonic fights. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure like that. I don't know what it is. I'm not too cool.
Did you use Sonic Fox?
Yeah, Sonic Fox, yeah.
Did you beat it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And then for like 4 years after that.
And bars. I mean, you did it though.
Yeah.
Because I think like Sonic wanted to come back because Sonic didn't appreciate like, oh, you're not better than me, but because you were like the new school, like top Dragon Ball player.
So Evo 2025 has come to an end. Obviously, we have 2 new Evo champions here. How was that Evo run, and are you happy with the result?
You know, I'm pretty happy I won, you know? But the run, it was pretty smooth. I had a tough match with Moke and one with Tori Messi, but outside of that, everything went my way. You know, it was my day, it was my tournament.
Arslan Ash, 6 times under the belt now. What was your Evo run like, and what was like some of the things that stood out to you?
Last 2 results before Evo were not good. I got 9th in one tournament and I got like 16th. I think that was my worst performance so far. But I think every tournament you learn something. I am kind of player who is against people who don't play top tier characters. If you are not playing top tier characters and if you are playing for fun, maybe competition, maybe it's hard, you know.
So you're saying you're a tier enthusiast, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I like that.
Tier enthusiast.
I like that, you know. I'm that's a great one. You know what?
I think I tier enthusiast.
That's the safe word.
That's the safe word.
If you want to win Evo and a big tournament, you have to play top tier character. There is no way in my book that you can play a low tier and win. Maybe against some matchups, okay, it works. What do you think?
Lately with Luke, Street Fighter 5 and 6, I shifted to having a meta character that's just broken. If I can play solid,
I saw you
dominate with him.
switch to Zangief.
Yeah, but Zangief was more of a counter pick. Like, I know he's good for certain matchups. So I kind of agree, but I also like to innovate.
Oh, yeah, that's your way of playing your game.
We have Evo champions here, and we have people who have not won Evo here. So, what does it mean to win Evo?
I grew up watching all these guys doing their thing. And for me, it was like this fantasy that it gave you the drive to do things. Like, I want to do better in school. I'm motivated to see this guy do it, but it's not going to happen to me, you know? 'Cause who am I for me to go to Evo and win this tournament? So winning basically deletes, like, it erases all the fog, all the doubt. Like, bro, you can actually achieve what you dream about, you know? Things can go your way. They won't most of the time, but one day it might. And I felt it yesterday, and I was like, oh my God. it's happening today, you know, like what I dreamed about.
That's
happening. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
No, even I remember like when he won his phone, he messaged me. He said like, "I know I won." I said, "No, you have to win in the USA as well."
Yeah.
Then he did that.
Oh,
That's
man.
really sick.
Like, don't take this wrong. I gotta ask this. I want all levels of this. How hard is it to win Evo?
For me, first time winning Evo last year, I was thinking, oh, I will not even make top 24. But then I made it. Top 8. Yeah, top 8. So this year I was like, oh, I need to put more high. Like, maybe I want to be like top 3 this time. But maybe I put over myself. So I need to get a little easy. So yeah, how hard it is? Like, it's hard. But you can't say how hard it is. It depends on the person.
I'm gonna switch over to Young Nitro. Do you compare your victories to anybody else at this table? And if so, why?
Well, yes, but it's because 9-9, 6-3, right? And they're all doing it in like games that are arguably harder than mine and with more entrances. So when they're able to do that and I see them up there doing that, and I'm just like, you guys make it look so easy, and I'm over here just struggling to like even make the fade. So yeah, I'm just like, okay, well, I got to be better than
Guys, PlayStation Tournament does amazing things for the tournament scene. Make sure you sign up on your PlayStation, and thanks to them, we have this amazing round table. I just want to thank all these amazing top-level fighting game players, Evo champions, Road to PlayStation Evo champions over here, as well as just one of the greatest to ever do it, if you ask me. We will see you guys next time. Everyone watching, if you want the ultimate competitive experience, head on over to PlayStation Tournaments on your PS5 console. Whether you're chasing glory or just love the thrill of competition, PlayStation Tournaments has action for you.
Lowe's knows that as life changes, so do your priorities. Painting the town red takes on a whole new meaning. Powering through now takes power tools. The need for brake lighting is actually the same. But the weeknight dance floors is a bit different. And with the quality and affordable Lowe's brands, they'll help make sure you don't have to compromise to keep living it up the way you want to. Get more from our brands for less. Only at Lowe's. You save.
For that moment, we'll keep hang on stands. See who made it through the year. The season's here. Ready? Gear up now to the Bass Pro Shops with Cabela's Fall Hunting Pass. Our biggest hunting sale of the year. Save on top brands like Tacticam Reveal. Rise in the field and at home. And 20% off select Cabela's Redhead and She Outdoor Packs. Plus, club members will enjoy exclusive 0% special financing. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Voted America's best outdoor retailer.
En los juegos de pelea hemos sido testigos de comeback ya legendarios y de vueltas al marcador que parecían imposibles. El día de hoy tenemos no un comeback, más bien el comeback, donde el jugador Snake Eyes, un fiel jugador de Zangief, tenía la responsabilidad y el peso de su región encima de él, ya que al perder a los miembros de su equipo, este quedaría en un 1 contra 5 en contra de personajes sobre los cuales no tenía ventaja y en contra de algunos de los mejores jugadores del mundo.
Hold on now.
Oh my God, Snake Eyes! Snake Eyes!
Look at that dude loud.
Oh my God!
Ayúdame con un like y siguiendo mi canal para más contenido de juegos de pelea. Soy Temo Fercho y vamos con el video. Hay gente que ama tanto un personaje que se casa con él, eligiéndolo siempre no solo en un juego, sino directamente en todos los de la saga. Este es el caso del jugador del día de hoy, quien desde Street Fighter 2 se ha comprometido a utilizar a Zangief sin importar qué tan bueno sea, logrando el mayor título en su carrera, el cual fue ganar el Evo en el 2010. Sé que tal vez no te impresione tanto que haya ganado un campeonato de un juego que tiene casi 2 décadas, pero lo hizo en contra de los mejores, venciendo a jugadores como Tokiro y Daigo Mejar en el proceso. Zangief es un personaje de agarres, el cual para nada es un personaje malo, solo que tiene un problema. Debido a su naturaleza, necesita acercarse al oponente para hacerle un daño devastador. Y eso es difícil en contra de varios personajes, los cuales cuentan con proyectiles y golpes a larga distancia. Para ir a profundidad con el video, vamos a explicar un concepto llamado matchup, el cual es la estrategia y conocimiento del juego que se aplica en una partida entre un personaje específico en contra de otro personaje específico. Un ejemplo, si tu personaje main es blanca, la forma de enfrentar a un jugador de Ken es distinta a la forma de enfrentar a Yulpin. Hay distintos arquetipos, fortalezas y debilidades. Hay algunos personajes contra los que eres más fuerte y otros con los que eres más débil. Sabes, como ya mencionamos, hay muchas complicaciones con personajes que son mucho más complejos.
98 es más técnico este. Yo estaba viendo un video, güey, de Street Fighter 6, güey, ya se volvió muy cheap.
Un campeón del Evo en la gran final del evento. Y por si fuera poco, llevaba el considerado mejor personaje del juego. Este personaje es posiblemente el peor matchup para Zangief. Otra hazaña espectacular fue cuando dijo que ganar en un juego que no sea Street Fighter es demasiado fácil, demostrándolo con el personaje de Ares de Guilty Gear, el cual era de los peores, destrozando a los mejores del país que, como te puedes imaginar, llevaban a los mejores personajes del juego. Estas hazañas son increíbles, como que le dio su nombre a la leyenda que se vivía. Esta pasada fue 2014, se compara con una exhibición 5.5 en la cuarta entrega, entre los mejores del sur y del norte de California. El protagonista del día de hoy pertenece al equipo y justo antes del enfrentamiento se muestra un video de ellos bastante confiado.
I think it's like 7-3 in our favor right now. So I can't wait to show what I can do. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make
No, no, macho, no, no.
Aquí pensarías, ok, están confiados, posiblemente sus oponentes no sean la gran cosa. Error. Tenemos a jugadores muy sólidos como Chris King, Uraman y el PN, y literalmente los mejores del mundo como Ricky Ortiz, subcampeón del Evo y multicampeón en torneos mayores, y por último a Pierre Balrog, autor de momentos legendarios quien está en su prime, y está de más decir que es multicampeón en varios juegos. Estos dos últimos son de los pocos jugadores patrocinados por un equipo grande en la comunidad de juegos de pelea. Empieza la exhibición y tenemos al equipo del norte arrasando uno por uno con los oponentes, tomando en cuenta que el jugador que pierda va siendo eliminado, así hasta quedarse sin jugadores para determinar al equipo ganador. En la primera partida, Ricky Ortiz le pasa por encima a Filipino Man. En la segunda, el cubano lo conoce a Chris.
what is going on here. No kidding. Too far for both characters, but I love strong combos. And El Cubano Loco is going to eke it out over NGL Chris.
En la tercera, Teddy cae ante Uraman. Con mucha paciencia, logra atraparlo en la esquina para así darle la vuelta. En el siguiente round, Snake aprovecha un error para hacer una secuencia destructiva de agarres, con esto eliminando al primer jugador del otro equipo.
Balrog lo atrapa en la esquina y aquí pacientemente espera encontrar un espacio para contraatacar, salir de esquina y llevarse la partida. Snake lo logra, pero apenas van 2 de 5 y aquí el equipo decide mandar a su jugador más fuerte. El matchup de nuevo no está a favor de alguien y aquí Snake Eyes en la primera partida contundentemente encuentra el segundo lugar del Evo. Segunda partida y el rookie Ricky deja agonizando a Sanders después de una devastadora presión.
DFL 2 is a game that combines likes to give turn-based squad combat with rich character progression through its wide cast of units, also known as two goals. And I'm not running all but I know.
Just enough to get that lead.
Aquí Snake hace un reversal para quitarse al enemigo de encima para después hacer uno de los mejores baits que he visto en mi vida.
Hold on now.
That is match point now for Snake. Again, he is putting his team on his back. Everybody in this building is on Snake Eyes' back right now.
Aquí premisa que simplemente se la va a ayudar a activar su movimiento invencible. Y sabiendo esto, solo salta de la manera más elegante posible para castigarlo con el ultra, el cual como puedes ver tiene un daño increíble. Ricky ya está desmoralizado, así que el jugador de Sanders aprovecha la situación y por si fuera poco, le hace otra lectura al final de la partida, con Ricky directamente desconectando el mando. Ricky vuelve, ya que aún no está muerto, pero apenas volvió desbloqueado, para así perder la partida. Snake Eyes se encarga de los dos mejores del otro equipo, pero a pesar de que los siguientes jugadores no son tan fuertes, estos llevan a personajes que tienen la misma ventaja contra ellos. Esto se puede notar en su siguiente partida en contra de Cubano Loco, quien lo castiga con mucha facilidad, llevándose de esta manera el primer round. El siguiente round empieza peleando, pero afortunadamente
crowd, that's for sure. Right where Snake Eyes wants to be. Still where Snake Eyes wants to be.
Dizzy time, and that's gonna be it. Out into Fierce SPD. We got a perfect.
Activando lo posiblemente bastante peligroso, ya que cualquiera de ustedes puede ser tremendo perso. Aprovechando este momento, Snake Eyes se ve la siguiente partida.
No, qué malvado. The only man left is the one who I believe has the best answer we have. Buddha Man Honda.
El jugador de Sandy se está haciendo una partida de lograr lo imposible, cargar a todo su equipo y vencer a 5 jugadores de calibre mundial uno por uno. Es momento de la última partida y como lo escuchamos es en contra de Honda, el peor matchup para Sandy, ya que al igual que Vega puede castigarlo muy fácilmente y además puede atacarlo y quedar en un rango donde no se le puede castigar de ninguna manera. Con esto en cuenta, Budaman se lleva el primer round.
But he's still in very good position here. 2 more bars left. Oh, Shin Rano's got him. Oh, beautiful from Buddha Man. Did not stay on the ground.
No me puedo imaginar la presión por la que está pasando. Segundo round, Snake Eyes ahora se muestra muy paciente, ya que sabe que su oponente lo puede castigar con facilidad.
There's going to be a lot more hot.
Amazing. Here he comes again. Here he comes again. No. Next hit could be it. Well, they're chanting SoCal, but what they should be chanting is Snake Eyes. Going on and out here, Snake Eyes. A mix-up away from taking this. A mix-up away. No, it's not gonna work. Got him. No. Mixed up away from taking the round.
Termina perdiendo con los buenos castigos del jugador de Honda, yéndose a la última partida de la noche.
And super. Anything will do it. I don't know how he's gonna come back from this one, but he's like Razor. No, Buddha Man takes the game.
¿Qué mejor manera de que esto sea cardíaco que jugándose un round?
Guys, is at exhibition point.
Once again.
Seconds. Sorry. We got next round coming in. Goes meter because he knows he can't win. So we are down to the very last round. It seemed like this was going to be a clean sweep for NorCal, but no. Snake Eyes is all the way back. He sees the finish line in front of him.
Momentum's
logra. Y sobre decir que el momento de la comunidad. Vaya manera de anteponerse a los mejores del mundo y a personajes que le tienen ventaja. Snake Eyes nunca ha dejado de jugar Sanguis y es increíble lo que ha conseguido con él. Posiblemente el mejor jugador de agarres de todos los tiempos y una figura más que amada y respetada por momentos como este.
Still has a chance. Hold on now.
Oh my God, Snake Eyes!
And now, I don't see like Peacock. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Amigo, si te gusta el video, ayúdame compartiéndolo con tus amigos y comentando tu opinión sobre este momento. Soy Temo Fercho y nos vemos hasta la próxima.
What matters to post-university people? People who get this one online education that works on their schedule, so they can get a degree and help move their career forward without having to leave the people that matter most behind.
If you're buying a Windows 11 PC, start by thinking about how you'll use it. Most people fall into one of four categories: basic use,
Round 2. Fight.
No manches, no se puede jugar con ese lag. Vamos a practicar unos combos.
Maybe Taken it, I am not sure, but like most likely it will be my last game.
The greatest Tekken player of all time wants to retire. Arslan Ash is the 5-time Tekken Evo champion, and he won all those titles in just 5 years. But unlike your LeBrons and your Messis, our Tekken GOAT is already thinking about it. We caught up with Arslan at Evo just before he won his historic title, and he told us that while he isn't sure exactly when he does know he doesn't want old age to affect his legacy.
I want to have a legacy that people will remember, that when I stop playing video games, that they remember, oh, I want to become that.
My guy only wants to be remembered as the best. He's the Tekken 8 GOAT and GOAT.
And he's not even acknowledging the fact that he's waiting for it on the stage. Oh. He's getting ready! That's what I'm talking about!
Two of the most bad men on the planet in Street Fighter 6.
Soldier, what a down! Another evolution!
We let the liquid flow into the tip of the pen.
Remember when Cat Williams exposed Steve Harvey for stealing his life story?
Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. What are you talking about? That's my story. Steve Harvey was never homeless. Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago. He was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week.
And watch how Terry Crew confirms it.
What was so crazy is me and Cat, when people see that scene in Friday After Next, look, you turn the sound down, it ain't a comedy. Right. We was crying. We was deep. There was he was crying, I was crying. People were sitting by the monitors like, what are we looking at right now? Cat was homeless at the time. So Cat was living in his trailer.
Remember when Cat Williams exposed Steve Harvey for stealing his life story?
Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. What are you talking about? That's my story. Steve Harvey was never homeless. Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago. He was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week.
And watch how Terry Crew confirms it.
What was so crazy is me and Cat, when people see that scene in Friday After Next, look, you turn the sound down, it ain't a comedy. Right. We was crying. We was deep. They was so in it. He was crying, I was crying. People were sitting by the monitors like, what are we looking at right now? Cat was homeless at the time. So Cat was living in his trailer.
Remember when Cat Williams exposed Steve Harvey for stealing his life story?
Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. What are you talking about? That's my story. Steve Harvey was never homeless. Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago. He was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week.
And watch how Terry Crew confirms it.
What was so crazy is me and Cat, when people see that scene in Friday After Next, look, you turn the sound down, it ain't a comedy. We was crying. They was so in it. He was crying, I was crying. People were sitting by the monitors like, what are we looking at right now? Cat was homeless at the time. So Cat was living in his trailer.
Remember when Cat Williams exposed Steve Harvey for stealing his life story?
Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. What are you talking about? That's my story. Steve Harvey was never homeless. Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago. He was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows.
David, this is for you. So you claim Jesus is God, right? So you have it. Listen. Watch this video with me.
At what point will the black stop begging and ring?
Begging? Who's begging?
The black.
I don't know who's begging. What are they begging for? I'm arguing that we deserve reparations.
When will they stop begging? And what is it that you want?
I want reparations. I want my money.
You want money?
Yes.
You want money.
I'm a foundational black American. I want money for what my ancestors went through.
And how much do you want?
You could give me, I'll speak for myself. I think give me between 300,000 to $1 million.
You personally
want 300,000 to a million of your reparation money. And what did you do to earn that money?
I was born, and I come from the lineage of black American slaves. And we never got our reparations. They gave white slave masters reparations. Abraham Lincoln, who was a Republican, right? He gave white slave masters reparations. And didn't give the black, who he so-called free, he didn't give them any reparations. That doesn't make sense.
At what point will the blacks stop begging and blaming?
Begging? Who's begging?
The blacks.
I don't know who's begging. What are they begging? Arguing that we deserve reparations on the front of that.
When will they stop?
When you give it to us.
And what is it that you want?
I want reparations. I want my money.
You want money?
Yes.
Your money.
As a foundation of black Americans, I want money for what my ancestors went through.
And how much do you want?
You could give me, I'll speak for myself. I think give me between 300,000 to a million.
You personally want 300,000 to a million of your reparation money.
Right.
And what did you do to earn that money?
I was born, and I come from the lineage of black American slaves. And we never got our reparations. They gave white slave masters reparations. Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, who was a Republican, right? He gave white slave masters reparations. And didn't give the black, who he so-called free, he didn't give them any reparations. That doesn't make sense.
At what point will the blacks stop begging and blaming?
Begging? Who's begging?
The blacks.
I don't know who's begging.
Well,
what are they begging? Arguing that we deserve reparations on the front of that.
When will they stop? And what is it that you want?
I want reparations. I want my money.
You want money?
Yes.
Your money.
I'm a foundation of black Americans. I want money for what my ancestors went through.
And how much do you want?
You can give me, I'll speak for myself. I think give me between 300,000 to a million.
You personally want 300,000 to a million of your reparation money. And what did you do to earn that money?
I was born, and I come from the lineage of black American slaves. And we never got our reparations. They gave white slave masters reparations. Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, who was a Republican, right? He gave white slave masters reparations. And didn't give the blacks, who he so-called free, he didn't give them any reparations. That doesn't make sense.
At what point will the blacks stop begging and blaming?
Begging? Who's begging?
The blacks.
I don't know who's begging.
What is the oldest rap music? It's these dudes from what, 40s? Look at these dudes.
¿Se casó alguna vez Jesús? ¿Tuvo hermano?
Oh, wow. Why don't you be black? How come you don't believe white privilege exists? What you say?
Well, because I am black in color, but I don't have that dark mentality that most black people have. I see that white people have the same struggles and things that we have in that. Marriages work. They have to make their children, help their kids grow up in the right way so that they can earn a living and they make their kids right. And the reason for that is starting to change somewhat now, but the reason for that is because they are taking responsibility for that. Whereas black men and women are not taking responsibility for that, as they did prior to the...
Now, for me to you, Donald, I wish I had half of your money. But for that, you need a 20-year-old and a divorce lawyer. Now, I may not have half his paper, but I got twice the dick, and you can believe that. Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time you pushed the black family out there. Now, for me to you, Donald, I wish I had half of your money. But for that, you need a 20-year-old and a divorce lawyer. Now, I may not have half his paper, but I got twice Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time you pushed a black family out of their home. Now, for me to you, Donald, I wish I had half of your money. But for that, you need a 20-year-old being a divorce lawyer. Now, I may not have this paper, but I got twice the and you can believe that. Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time you pushed a black family out of their home. Now, for me to you, Donald, I wish I had half of your money. But for that, you need a 20-year-old being a divorce lawyer. Now, I may not have half his paper, but I got twice the and you can believe that. Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time you pushed a black family out of their home. Now, for me to you, Donald, I wish I had half of your money. But for that, you need a 20-year-old being a divorce lawyer. Now, I may not have half his paper, but I got twice the and you can believe that. Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time you pushed a black family out of their home. Now, for me to you, Donald, I wish I had half of your money. But for that, you need a 20-year-old being a divorce lawyer. Now, I may not have half his paper, but I got twice the and you can believe that. Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. It wouldn't be the first time you pushed a black family out of their home. Now, for me to you, Donald, I wish I had half of your money. But for that, you need a 20-year-old being a divorce lawyer. Now, I may not have half his paper, but I got twice, and you can believe that. Donald say he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time you pushed a black family out of their home. Now, for me to you, Donald, I wish I had half of your money. But for that, you need a 20-year-old being a divorce lawyer. Now, I may not have half his paper, but I got twice the and you can believe that. Donald said he wants to run for president and move on into the White House. Why not? It would be the first time he pushed the black.
Jugaba Ramón y era el único que no había abierto el script. No sabía, por Dios. En la primera lectura del set, se lo memorizaba también como todos los que habíamos estudiado, y como Chispito lo dejaba hacer lo que se le diera la gana, porque eso sí era peliscope cuando caminaba como en la pantera rosa. Era un sueño. Ese Ramón era genial y siempre fue genial, y así como era en la pantalla, así era en la vida real. Con permisito dijo Monchito, era de él. Llegaba Ramón y era el único que no había abierto el script. No sabía, por Dios. En la primera lectura del set, se lo memorizaba también como todos los que habíamos estudiado, y como Chispito lo dejaba hacer lo que